everyone! So I just finished this tutorial. It's my like everyday fall tutorial. I really love it, and this is the look I've been wearing every day lately. I'm just so obsessed with it. I think it just looks gorgeous. So I hope you guys. Hi everyone! So the first thing I'm going to be doing is pulling back my hair. I love these clips. They're big like pin-up style clips. They're for pin curls, but I just really like them to pin back my hair when I'm doing makeup. So the first thing I'm going to be starting off with is the Lancome La Base Primer. I love this primer. It makes my skin so smooth. It's awesome. So yeah, just going to be rubbing that all over my face. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation in the color 110. And I'm going to be just pumping a little bit of that on my hand. Well, not pumping it, squeezing it on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to be applying this with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I just really love this brush for foundation. It's awesome. And yes, I know my color's a little off right now. I recently got... my fake tan has been rubbing off. I need to really redo it. I just haven't had the time. But this is my lighter shade, so yay me. And make sure you're continuing that foundation down your neck, especially if you don't have, like if your foundation doesn't match your skin perfectly, make sure you're continuing it down your neck and then underneath as well. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Corrector, just scrolling it up and putting a little bit underneath my eyes. This is perfect if you are a little bit more tired in the morning or if you just have huge under eye bags. I also have a second one of these right now. My first one won't run out. I don't know why. So I'm just using the first one until it runs out, but it looks like almost gone. It's ridiculous. Then once my under eye bags are canceled out, we're going to go in with some of the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Mine's in the shade NW15. This is one shade lighter than what I normally like to use on my skin, but I just really like the light look it gives around the eyes. I'm going to be going in with an Urban Decay eyeshadow brush, which I got for free in the Naked 1 palette. But I just really like using this for the under eye concealer because of how stiff it is. Now, I don't blend it in with this concealer brush. I just like applying it because I feel like it applies evenly that way. And then I just rub it in with my ring finger. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is taking the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NW20, which is the shade I normally use on my face, and just taking a little bit and correcting anything that's a little red or a little discolored around my face. For every woman, that's around her nose. For me, that's also the bridge of my nose where my glasses used to sit, and then a few acne scars around my face. Now the next thing I'm going to be taking is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade 003 Natural. This is one of my favorite powders. It's beaten out all the rest. I know I'm using a dirty powder brush. Please forgive me. And I'm just going to be applying some powder with a more condensed brush on the areas that I just concealed first. Because I find if I go in with the big paddle brush right off the bat, then it really does displace my concealer. But if I go in and set the concealer separately first and then go in with my big paddle brush, it gives me an awesome finish. So now I'm going in with my Eco Tools powder brush and doing exactly what I just said, just swirling in the powder and then going over the rest of my face. So now my face work is all done. I'm just going to be going on to my eyebrows. So we're just going to be going in first with an eyebrow comb. This is the MAC 204, and just combing the eyebrows into the shape that you'd like them to be. Next, I'm going to be taking the MAC eyebrow pencil in Fling and just using light strokes to go through my eyebrows with this. Now, there is no right or wrong when it comes to eyebrows. It's all about what shape you're looking for and the shape that you think looks best on your face. It doesn't really matter what someone else does. It just needs to look good on you. Now I'm just going to be doing something similar on my other eyebrow. Now I've had a lot of people ask me, because you can really see my earrings here, if they're real diamonds. They are cubics. I'm 17, so I don't really have a wide selection of diamonds. Although I wish I did, I do not. So just to clarify, no, they are not diamonds, they are cubics. Next, I'm just going to be taking some Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara and running this right through my eyebrows. It is already a little tinted because I've used it a lot, but I just really love this eyebrow gel. It's just awesome. And plus, it's only $4. Always a plus. So first thing we're going to be doing is priming our eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion. You can use any primer. I just really like this one. So I'm just getting a little bit out there on my finger. That's actually a lot, but it's not that bad. So you just want to put it all over your eyelid and up to your brow bone. Just prime the whole section. It's pretty straightforward. And I know I go a little out of focus here. It's just because I'm moving so fast. My camera doesn't like keeping up with me. So now that all the boring work's done, let's try and get into the fun stuff. So next I'm going into my MAC palette. And I'm going to be grabbing Patina from MAC, which is a great muted gold color. It's more on the cool side because of that. And I'm going to be using the MAC 239 brush with that. I tried to get it to focus for you guys, but it really just wouldn't focus, so sorry. So yeah, I'm just going to be dipping my brush into a little bit of patina there. I know it's such an awkward angle, I can't really get you guys to see it, but you know what I'm doing. And I'm just going to be taking some of that on my brush, and I'm just going to be patting that right all over my eyelid. This is pretty straightforward. Now you can pat it a little bit into the crease as well to kind of put it on a base color, but I don't really worry too much about it. It's kind of like wherever the color goes. Anywhere the wind blows. Okay, just thought I'd do that for you guys. Now we're going back into our MAC palette, and I'm going to be grabbing Satin Taupe. Now, just so you guys know, all of the colors in my MAC palette you can purchase separately, so don't worry about it. So I'm going to be taking the Ultimate Crease Brush from Real Techniques and just going to be applying some of that to my crease. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, all of the MAC colors can be purchased separately. I believe in the pots, the separate pots, they're about $18 a piece here in Canada, and I believe $14 in the US. Don't judge me. I don't know. I don't live in the US, so I don't know. And I believe in the pans in Canada, they're $12, US $10. So it's a good deal. Anyway, don't worry about blending this out too much right now, guys. Just make sure you're getting that color on there. We'll go in with a separate brush after to blend it out a bit more. So the next thing we're going to be doing is grabbing the Smashbox 12 brush, no, 21. I'm not exactly sure. Whatever it is, it's a big fluffy crease brush, similar to the MAC 224. And we're just going to be blending out that satin taupe in the crease, just to give everything a bit of better lines and not make it as dark, seeing as it is more of a daytime look. Next, we're going to be taking a MAC eyeshadow. I just have this in the singles, but I also have it in my palette. It's just a little bit more dug out in my palette. And this is in the color Brule. This is just a matte cream color. There are a lot of dupes out there for it, but this is my favorite. So we're just going to be loading up our fluffy brush with that and just going right underneath the brow bone where the line of your crease color meets your brow bone. And just going right in there, right underneath the brow, just to smooth everything out and highlight. So next we're going to be taking the Stila 33B large pencil brush. I tried to zoom in on it for you. So this is just a great one for the inner corner if you have bigger eyes. We're going to be going back into our MAC palette and grabbing a bit of Shroom, which is just a light shimmery ivory. And we're going to be popping that right on our inner corners. Next, we're going to be taking the MAC The Simpsons blush in the color Pink Sprinkles. This is still available at MAC if you're wanting to purchase it, but if not, it's just a satin hot pink color, just without any shimmer, but it's not matte. It's kind of like that perfect in-between. And we're going to be taking the Eco Tools large blush brush and just swirling that around into the blush and popping that right on the apples there and smoothing it back. I find that this is a great blush for fall because it's pink and it's pretty, but it's not as dark and deep as you'd get to if you were in the middle of winter. Now I know I do this in a weird order where I like to do my face and my lips before mascara, but please just let me live in my weird delusions here. So next I'm going to be taking the MAC lipstick in Angel. This is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. It's just a pretty light pink nude. And just applying that to the lips. Any day that I'm not wearing this is kind of far and few between. And the lip gloss I'm going to be pairing with this is the Smashbox Lip Enhancing Gloss in the color Radiant, which is just a gorgeous mauvey pink. I know it's not coming up like that. I know my lips look really orange for some weird reason, but it is just a really pretty pink, like mauve color. Trust me on this one. Next, I'm just going to be curling my lashes. I love the look of curled lashes. I know some people don't like using lash curlers. I love them. They are like freaking lifesavers. I don't even know how much I could thank them before it gets old. And next, just to finish off the look, I'm going to be going in with the Benefit They're Real Mascara just to coat my lashes. And I know I'm a little out of frame there, and I got it all over my eyelid, as usual. But there we go. That's my finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. I had a lot of fun filming it for you guys. This really is my everyday fall look, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.